Welcome to Leadership Unleashed, the show that will explore the multifaceted world of leadership through insightful interviews, thought-provoking discussions, and practical advice from leaders throughout Westchester County and beyond. I'm your host, Dr. Marsha Gordon, President and CEO of the Business Council of Westchester. Today, we're so excited to bring you a special episode of Leadership Unleashed featuring Ronnie Ram, President and CEO of Inspiria Outdoor, and a 2026 Hall of Fame winner of the Small Business Success Award. Ronnie, congratulations, and thank you for being here today. We are so proud to have Westchester Medical Center as the premier sponsor of the Leadership Unleashed podcast. Thank you to Westchester Medical Center.
A lot goes into planning a birthday. For my daughter Cameron, it started with a stem cell transplant to cure her sickle cell disease. Yes, cure. Westchester Medical Center Health Network uses every technology, technique, and talented specialist to conquer diseases that could otherwise rob a child of childhood, helping my daughter and thousands of others at Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital. Happy birthday, Cameron.
Happy birthday. WMC Health, advancing care here.
So, Ronnie, before we begin, can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and the work you do?
Sure. Marsha, first, I just want to say I'm so excited to be here with you today. Every time I see you, I'm excited for the energy that you bring to the table. So first of all, my name is Ronnie Ram. I started Inspiria back in 2007 with multiple iterations, and I'm happy that you've seen my growth over the years.
It's been incredible. It's been remarkable growth.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And I think it's one of the things we attribute to our success, right? You always have to be improving your process. You always have to support your people. Now Inspiria is a company that provides outdoor advertising services all over the country, and we have clients coming from all over the world.
That's truly incredible. I've watched the evolution of your company. One thing I admire about you, Ronnie Ram, is that you've been able to change and evolve and create new opportunities. You're a long way from when you started your business, and I know I know that as everything out there is constantly changing, Inspiria is going to change with it, with your incredible leadership. So when you look back at Inspiria's journey, what do you think has been the key to your success?
Yeah, I think two things come to mind, Marsha. And one is focus. I think no matter what your business is, you really have to be focused and understand what type of business you're actually in, right? When you first start a business, as a lot of entrepreneurs know, you're tempted to do everything. Anytime a client says, "Can you do this?" you say yes. Then the next evolution is understanding how to say no and saying, what are we really great at? And that's what we strive to be great at one thing. Second thing I attribute to our success, Marsha, is team collaboration. So going back to that same concept of when young entrepreneurs start, they want to do everything themselves. And then you start learning that, not everything is unique to you. And the more you leverage your team and support them and say, what am I good at? What are they good at? The greater your business will succeed and thrive.
A good leader, a great leader, as you are, Ronnie Ram, is only as good as the team that they develop. And I know you've developed a fabulous team. So of all the work you do, what types of projects are you the most excited about?
Yeah, we love the large format stuff, the stuff that's undeniable you see. When you pull your train into Grand Central or when you go to a different station, you see a takeover from one client. We love stuff like that. We recently did a project for the city of Stamford where they took over the entire Stamford train station. We're working with one of our education clients, and they've taken over several stations in New York City. And those are really, really exciting because the impact is so, so great.
So you spoke about education, you spoke about different types of businesses. Can you tell us a little bit about the types of clients or industries that you serve?
Yeah, there are so many, but I'll tell you some of the top ones, right? So I'm sure you're not surprised. Healthcare is one of the top
huge
industries that we serve.
Yes,
like a lot of people.
We're so proud that Westchester Medical Center is a sponsor of this podcast.
Absolutely,
yes.
And we do a lot of their outdoor,
That's great.
Which is wonderful. And
yes.
They're really doing a great job getting their name out there consistently in front of their customers. So other types of clients, like I said, so there's education, there's fashion, there's retail, and our job is really just to marry the client with the customers they're trying to reach. So if it's a clothing store that wants to reach people on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, our job is to find media that'll reach that population. When we did a project, as I mentioned, for Lululemon, they wanted to take brand ambassadors and feature them in different parts of the city. So we put together a campaign where they wrapped a double-decker bus, picked people up, and drove all over Manhattan, really kind of showcasing their products and then bringing them to their flagship store in Soho.
So it's so exciting, so exciting. So as this 25-year milestone for the Business Council of Westchester's Hall of Fame comes up, it's next month, how does this recognition reflect in your journey? By the way, we at the Business Council of Westchester are also pleased to work with Inspiria, so thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. So we're thrilled. I mean, it's a 25-year anniversary, a milestone for the Hall of Fame. But to us, it's just, you look back over the 18 years that we've been involved, members of Business Council and in business.
Yep, Inspiria Outdoor, incredible.
It's really incredible. And we've gone through some really tough times, right? So you start out as a company. I believe it takes you 5 years to figure out what business you're in, another 5 years to figure out how to be profitable. And after that, hopefully you really thrive like we do. But we've also been through a roller coaster like everybody else, right? You had the financial crisis in 2008. You had COVID in 2021. So being where we are now and getting this recognition really is a testament to all the hard work, all the obstacles we've climbed, all the things that we did right and all the things that we learned from if we didn't do it right. So we couldn't be more happy to be part of this year's class. And my team is excited. And everybody has April 28th marked on their calendar in a big red circle.
Well, there's going to be very, very loud applause for you, Ronnie Ram, because everybody in the community, you've also become such a friend to so many people, and professional friend, personal friend, and you've helped so many other businesses, which is really what the Business Council of Westchester is about. But it's about the people that make up the community that we're in. And you are such a great example of someone who's always there to help, to set an example, to answer a question, to be a mentor, and to do great work at Inspiria Outdoor. So where do you see your leadership and your innovation headed to next? What are the next steps?
Yeah, I think my greatest focus now is on team development, is kind of helping my next generation of employees, young employees, and rising stars, if you will, right, develop their skills and take a greater role in leading Inspiria. One of our team members is actually in the Business Council Google AI class. I mean, till we started this podcast, she's in there, and we're really excited about that. And I think you'll see more and more team members from Inspiria at a lot of different events, and you've already started doing that. Last year, I said that's going to be my focus over the next 5 years, getting my team out there, developing them, so as some people in the company age out, the people under them start really, really bringing up and taking up that leadership role.
Well, that is why you are so deserving of the Small Business Success Award, because we see too many small businesses, especially at the Business Council of Westchester, who don't think about that succession plan, who don't think about what's next in their lives, in the lives of their business, in the lives of their employees. And clearly, this is very, very important. And also, most important, the businesses that you support. You want to be sustaining and sustainable and sustain others. And congratulations to you, Ronnie Ram, because you are really, really such a great example of a small business that has succeeded and that has grown and that is looking always to the future.
Thank you so much, Marsha.
So we thank you for joining us today. As I said, it was our pleasure to have you as a guest on Leadership Unleashed. Thank you again to our sponsor, Westchester Medical Center, and our listeners. And please join us on Tuesday, April 28th at the Glen Island Harbor Club as we celebrate Ronnie and our other incredible honorees at our annual Hall of Fame Awards. It will be a night that you will not want to miss. Thank you so much, Ronnie.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Marsha.
Be sure to check out the BCW Podcast Network's expansive lineup of shows: Leadership Unleashed, What's Trending, Advocacy and Politics Unplugged, the Member Spotlight, and Nonprofit Voices of Impact. The Business Council of Westchester is the county's largest business membership organization focusing on economic development and advocacy. With over 1,100 members, it is our mission to work for the profitability of our members and the prosperity of the Westchester community. To learn more, go to thebcw.org.